Alright guys, it's the Real Mal803 here. Thanks for tuning in. I know this is going to be a long video, but it's me, 100% real, open and honest. It's probably the most honest I've been on one of these things yet. Just thanking everybody involved with this project I'm working on. It's a new documentary, The Reason Why, to look into local artists and why they do what they do. I filmed this 1:30 in the morning, coming home from our first shoot, and it went really well, and I just wanted to thank everybody involved and show everybody kind of what I'm thinking and where I'm going with this. And I'm trying to do big things here, and I got a lot going on. I got a Step Above Films working on this documentary. I got my 803 Productions that I'm trying to create a group of local artists and filmmakers to come together and do big things here in Columbia, and hopefully we can make things happen. So thanks for tuning in. I tried to edit as much as I could, but I had to get the truth out there and how I felt, and show y'all the passion I have for this project. It's a little long, I'm sorry. Please stay all the way through. You help me out, you help yourselves out. There's some good motivation in there. It's me off the cuff and hoping for a bright future and planning for a bright future and knowing that I got the power to make it happen, and so do you. So after a very exciting first day of filming, I am super stoked. I can hardly sit down. I think that went smashingly well. I got a great response. The first band I interviewed, Halcyon Fields, is a great band. I had the pleasure of seeing them raw and uncut, seeing them in their natural environment and where they're most comfortable, which I benefited. A few of them were already my friends. I got a great response from them. They were super stoked to be involved. They were even excited that they were literally on the bleeding edge, and that's a direct quote. They had very similar ideas of what I'm trying to do and where I'm going. I didn't find myself having to explain the goal and everything with it, and I really hope that every other band just as responsive and just as stoked and just as hyped and involved and just feel the way that I do about it, and because I have this passion about film as they have about their music, and we're bringing it together, and it can only mean good things. I can't say it enough how much of a good time I had. I mean, as much as it was like work, I mean, we were up there sweating. I loved every moment of it. There was a few hiccups. What do you expect? We're at the beginning of something great, and for me and for them and for everybody involved, it's hard for me to put into words exactly how I feel about this right now. And walking out that door, I walked out of there with so much confidence in what I was doing. One person saying, "Hey man, good job," is great. But when you get five people who are varying degrees of excited about a project and even thanking me for even doing it in the first place. And I mean, I don't know. I've been thanked, I've been praised, I've felt a lot of things over the years, but what I feel right now is beyond euphoric. It's I don't know. The acknowledgement that I received for jumping in with both feet and not really knowing what I'm doing, but I have a plan and I have an idea. I guess I do know what I'm doing, but to really be in that director's chair and that interviewer's chair and provoke these questions and get these responses from people, that it's really great. I'm so thankful that they were the first people I interviewed. Again, being some friends and friends of friends. I was so happy that they were stoked, and as much reserve as I had going into it, and it's really great that all that kind of went away. And then I was just thinking about the project, and doing the interviews, my questions that I kind of just thought up on the fly the other night. And I mean, I put thought into them, and I'd been thinking about it, but I was so glad that they inspired questions and thoughts and ideas that I didn't even have, and I didn't even have the real intention going into. But they opened up doors that I didn't expect, and just to hear them say that they feel like I'm doing a good job, that I'm professional and got my act together, and it was just really reaffirming. Like I said, it made me feel good, to be 100% honest.
Sure about that?
And I'm fighting tears of, of
Yeah,
joy
because I
right
admired
now.
you.
It was just so great that these ideas that I've been kicking around for so long are finally coming to the surface, and I'm glad that these are the people initially involved. My good friend Michael Moore, a longtime acquaintance and friend, uh, Andrew Stafford, a fairly new friend, James Roby, my new friends, Vince Pace, and
Alex?
Alex, I am totally drawing a blank on his last name. They made it a very welcome experience, and and they're all very great, and I can't say enough good things about them. They welcomed a film crew into their home and into their practice, and gave us an insight into what they do and how they do it and why they do it. And I was really moved by the responses, and it was great. Point is, all of them were great. It was I felt like I was at home to a degree. I took up their time. We were there for hours. Were so cool and so willing to help, and did anything I asked in respect of the project, and it was just great to get that, especially on my first outing. There's just so much I feel about this right now, and I can't begin to express it all. And I want to thank, and everybody involved that helped. Caitlin Morrison, my girlfriend, for helping with the recording, and being so supportive. Really great to have her to help me and to push me and kick me in the ass. And I probably wouldn't be doing this right now if it wasn't for her. And I can't begin to thank her enough for sticking with me through life. Um, and I really want to thank my sister, Lena Lagator. She let me borrow some of her equipment and offered advice and anything she can along the way. Really hope that this does what I want it to do. And if it doesn't, hopefully together we can make big things happen. And that's all I want to do. Forget money, forget fame. I'm in it for the music, for the art, for the people, for the love. And that's what I'm gonna ride with. I've had an amazing time in my first real day of filming and interviewing. I'm so thankful for the people that have helped me my whole life, my whole family. Feel like I'm winning the Oscar here. Fuck you, Leo.
I knew that was good.
It takes a lot of people to get something like this going and off the ground. As much as I want to, I can't always do it by myself. It takes a team to do this, and I've got one building around me. I'm so appreciative of it. I'm so hyped, so excited. I'm gonna try to keep the heart and soul in it. Try to grow from it and because of it, and do whatever it takes to keep this ball rolling. So Stay tuned. Big things are happening. And I want to thank you guys, all of you, for being there and experiencing it with me. You know, do work and get it done and have a goal and keep to it and don't give up. Because one day it's going to be worth it. So, stay positive, guys. There's a lot out there for you. And I hope you find it. Because I think I found it. Remember, you have the power to do anything. With the right people, with determination, and willpower. It helps to have a good idea. But you can do anything. We can all turn our lives around and make something from the ashes. We can all be phoenixes. We can all fly. We can make our own magic. It looks nice out here though, right? South Carolina's not a bad place to be. I just gotta know where to go. Hopefully I can bring you guys some of those places. My goal for a long time is to try to bring the music community together, raise some awareness. You know, my goal with all this documentary and all is I want to get my name out there. You know, I want to show people what I can do and what I'm capable of. So I'm hoping that I can start a community and we can get together and do big things. There ain't a lot happening in Columbia, South Carolina right now. Maybe together we can make some big things happen. So yeah, thanks for watching. I know it was a long one. I'm glad you stayed to the end. I hope you are too. I got a little emotional there for a minute. That's what it is, and that's what I'm trying to do. But again, it's me, 100% real. Please like and subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, The Real Mal 803. I'm all over the place, making it happen. Stay tuned. Step Above Films, 803 Productions, The Real Mal 803. Keep your eyes open. There's more coming. Join the movement.